Hello, members of the Oat Nation. Welcome back to another special edition of The Voice Speaks. I'm your host, Micheal Gentry. As you know, last week we spoke with the challenger for the championship match at Heroes vs. Villains, Alpha Mcfly. This week we speak to the champion himself.
Three-time champion.
The three-time Ultimate Champion, Mr. Jake Hughes. Jake, thank you for sitting down with me at this point. Let's go back a little ways. Back to the end of 2014.
Okay.
You and Alpha Mcfly captured your first tag team championships together, beating the Dominion in no disqualifications match. A couple weeks later, ended up having to redefend the titles without Alpha Mcfly due to a major injury he sustained by the attacks by the Dominion. I think maybe this is where all the hate or the dislike for Alpha Mcfly began. Can you tell me a little bit more about what was going through your mind having to defend the tag team championships by yourself?
Well, you know something, Michael. Hate's a very strong word, but it doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of the way I feel about Alpha Mcfly. You see, I spent a year of my life dwindling away in tag team purgatory because I had a cancer on my back. A green-haired, whacked out of his gourd, time-traveling cancer. And so when we finally, thanks to myself, win the tag team championships, the Dominion, with their underhanded tactics, because, you know, I'll give it to them. They were cutting corners, and they were very well-rounded. It took us out after the match. But, you know, I didn't see Alpha Mcfly for a month. I'm laid up in a hospital in traction, and I don't even know where Alpha Mcfly is. And I come back to the building, I'm looking around, I'm asking Chad Silva if he's seen him. Bobby Popham says, hey, you got to get out there and you got to defend those belts. So I did it alone. I didn't need anybody's help. And then here comes Bert and Ernie, rubber ducky, hospital gown wearing, out of his gourd, Alpha Mcfly running down to the ring, putting his nose where it didn't belong and tagging himself in and costing us the tag team championship.
Let's see. Where you would go on then a month later, you had won the Golden Ticket Battle Royal. You had a right to face Chad Silva for the Ultimate Championship then. Again, the Dominion comes out, interferes, causes Chad Silva an injury, therefore you were not able to compete against him. You instead competed against a man who had already had a very brutal match earlier in the night, and Zach Daniels, to become the Ultimate Champion.
Well, if you clearly remember, there was somebody in the ring explaining to me that if he had counted to 10, I'd be the Ultimate Champion anyway. That was you.
That's true.
So whether I faced Zach Daniels, whether I faced the Pope, whether I faced Cranston, somebody from the audience, it wouldn't have mattered because I became the Ultimate Champion. And you know, it's a testament to this OSWA. It's just a joke. You got two big old water buffaloes running around doing as they please with no consequence. That's where it clicked. Here I am spending 2 years building this company up, dealing with monumental amounts of drama and unprofessionalism, and what do I get? Stuck in a tag team with someone that's not around. So I took the ball and I ran with it. I'm not going to apologize for that. And you know something? I'm not going to make an excuse. And this goes out to everybody sitting in that audience, teeth or no teeth. The fact is, I admit I cheat. So what? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. But the fact that you'll applaud somebody as devious, coming out there, running around as a Russian, completely pulling the wool over everybody's eyes, and you applaud him when he comes back. Yay, Alpha Mcfly is back. Yay, he's lied to us for 2 months straight, and you cheer for him. No wonder you're so stupid up here in Cornelia. No wonder you've got a Walmart and think it's the greatest thing in the world, because you're all morons. Good Lord, you probably get on Facebook and complain about Barack Obama and then don't even know that you have to go vote for president. So congratulations. Congratulations. And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for anything that I do in that ring because I'm a winner. And I've got 2 belts, 3 championships to prove it. What has Alpha Mcfly ever done? Not show up until the very last second to win or lose my tag team championships.
Well, with that said, now we lay focus on Heroes versus Villains, because in 2 weeks' time, you have to defend the championships against that man, who I guess former best friend. I don't know what y'all's relationship is right now, but you have to take on a man that probably knows your moveset better than you do. How do you plan on competing against someone like that, who may know what you're about to do before you even do?
Alpha, I want you to look directly in my eyes right now. I was never your friend. You helped train me when I walked through these doors, but you were never my friend. I spent 2 years pandering to the crowd, doing tricks like a trained dog, and it got me nothing. After I lost 2-on-1, never got my rematch for my first Ultimate Championship, I spent a year with you attached to my hip, dragging me down. So we're never going to be friends ever again. We never were. And you are nothing without me. People know Alpha Mcfly because of Jake Hughes. So come May 2nd, just like I did when I ended your undefeated streak, just like I did when I knocked you out of that ring and won the golden ticket, I will be victorious once again. I'm simply the best. Tina Turner said it.
I think she was talking about something else, but regardless of the fact, you do have a very big challenge ahead of you, and best of luck to you come Heroes versus Villains. Thank you for your time.
You ever been Ultimate Champion, Mike? You never will be.